Hey, welcome back. If you're looking for a simpler way to look at health, we think we got it. It's called Health Simplified, a simple guide to a healthier life, with some simple explanations from the man who makes it sound simple. Maybe it isn't always simple, but he sure makes it sound simple. Dr. Justin Fessler, welcome, sir.
Thank you. How you doing?
I'm doing good. You know, today's a topic that so many of these ones I look at and groan and I say, oh, I should do that. I could do that. This is one I've actually done. This is one I actually believe in.
Hey, congratulations.
You're talking about the simplicity of just walking and the power of putting one foot in the other on a regular basis here. And how that can really change your life.
Yeah, well, it's definitely a healthy thing to do, getting outside, walking, everybody, likes to get outside and take a walk, right?
See your neighbors, say hi, walk the neighborhood.
Take the dog with you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I had a friend, unfortunately died later of a heart attack. He had several heart attacks around finally, but for a while, he and his wife, that was the only thing he thought he could do, and it did help for a while.
Yeah.
And, I mean, he had some really severe, several in a row, and he thought, I can't even get up.
Wow.
And the doctor's like, try just walking. And so they made it a deal. The neighbors came along, they made it the whole social hour here, a half hour.
Yep.
And I think it prolonged his life.
Yeah, there's no doubt. Yeah.
If only
cardiac rehab is basically walking on a treadmill. So
exactly.
They're just monitoring you.
And he said, why didn't I do this? Because I'm a busy guy. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it later. All the reasons I give all the time why I can't exercise. But walking somehow, if you do it regularly, you do it right, doesn't feel like exercising.
No. Yeah. And it is good to, if you can walk more briskly, that's even better.
Right.
But getting a walk in, 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes a day, it's great for you.
That doesn't mean take a beer along with you or
something.
No. Or stop at everybody's house for a beer along the way there. All right, so walking is the simplest thing in the world.
Yeah.
And yet, why don't we do it? Let's set the stage. Is it just because it hurts and I don't want to get up?
Well, yeah. I mean, today we're talking more about, this is a study that looked at walking as a form of kind of rehabilitation, basically, as relates to back pain.
Okay.
So I'm going to read.
And you would think, I got a back pain, I'm not going to get up. It hurts.
Yeah. So there's a study that was done. It's called the WalkBack trial. And it was published in the Lancet, which is one of the biggest medical journals. British
medical journal.
Yeah.
We were privileged to do some pieces with them several years ago. Fantastic publication.
Yeah, definitely. So this is last year, 2024.
Okay. And was the study done in England or someplace else overseas?
I think it was Australia. Yes, right. Correct. Yes. And
I'm looking at, you should give me some notes here. It says most participants were women, average age 54. Okay.
Yeah. So if you look back at, back pain itself, so people have an episode of back pain. 7 out of 10 people who recover from back pain will have another episode within a year.
Wow. Yeah.
So that's the downside of it.
And would you, I know they didn't come up with any conclusions. You deal with a lot of people with back pain. That must be something as a physical therapist. You see a lot of, is it all, or maybe all of it, weight-induced, age-induced? Is it just deterioration?
No,
is it just overweight?
All kinds of different problems,
okay.
Yeah. But they've kind of proven weight is not one of the main factors.
Really?
Yeah,
okay.
Which is kind of crazy, which I was surprised at, too.
I would think weight would be the because as you get older, you gain weight.
Does it affect it? Yes, but it's not the primary thing that leads to, it's more all kinds of psychosocial, repetitive strain, bending, lifting, what your job requires of you.
We certainly don't know how
postures you're in, poor postures, obviously.
We're certainly in poor posture all day long, sitting in computers, and we certainly don't know how to bend and lift.
Yeah. So so if we look at the disability worldwide, 619 million people in 2020 have back pain.
Oh, at least, yeah.
And by 2050, they expect it to be 843 million. Oh. So
it's almost 1 billion people, folks.
Yeah, and it results in a lot of missed work, medical bills, lost quality of life, so all those things.
Absolutely.
So if we look at this trial now, so these guys wanted to look at basically what kind of simple, kind of recommendation can we make for people, and is that going to make kind of push the needle in terms of having less episodes of back pain?
Because the alternative is pills, which we don't like, we've
Correct.
talked about before, or interventions like surgeries. And I'm just, this is me, not a doctor. I've seen too many people go in for back surgeries and come out worse or not better.
Yeah, exactly. So all the people in this study basically were followed for 12 months, up to 3 years. And the intervention was go walk.
Go walk.
Yeah. I mean, how much harder could it be? Participants got 6 sessions with a physiotherapist trained in health coaching over 6 months. So it's basically a guide to help them create the habit. The program was individualized, starting where you are. So it's for each person where they start. And so they had a prescriptive guide from that to help them to kind of progress things over time. They'd gauge that according to their habits, their age, their fitness level. So maybe some people are starting with about a 10-minute walk 3 times a week. And then if you were already walking, maybe you do more 20 or 30 minutes 3 times a week. So
a couple of things I saw as I was glancing through this before the show is the participants in the simple walking study walked for a long time, for a year. They tracked them. These are just middle-aged women, like everybody.
Yep.
And they came back with less disability from back pains.
Yep.
They came in with a better quality of life. They're happier. They're outside. Increased their daily step count and less healthcare utilization. That's one that struck me. They go to the doctor less.
Yep, definitely.
The other thing that struck me though is because you're out walking, there's always a yin to the yang here. You might develop more knee pain, ankle problems, foot discomfort because you're out walking.
Probably not.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't worry about that. That's, you know, it's a low impact activity. So if you already have some issues, maybe that's an issue. But yeah. So basically, as you're saying, so the walking reduced the risk of recurrence of their back pain by 28%. So the walking group took 208 days on average before experiencing another activity limiting back pain episode, compared to just 112 days in the control group. That's pretty significant.
And the other thing that struck me is, this is so obvious.
Yeah.
The intervention cost. Doc, I got back pain. How about taking a walk?
Yeah.
What does that cost you versus pills and procedures and whatnot?
Yeah.
It's like...
So the intervention costs about $414 per participant to deliver. And when researchers calculated the cost of effectiveness, they found it cost $7,800 per quality adjusted life year gained. So that's pretty significant. Yeah.
It doesn't cost
anything
to go out and do it. In plain English, you know, it's the cheapest intervention you can do with the highest return.
Yeah.
Fewer doctor visits, less medication, fewer work days missed,
Yep.
better quality of life. So what's holding us back,
Yeah.
Doc? I don't know. What do you think?
Dive into your own psyche. What's going on? Do a little regression therapy and find out why, Paul?
You know, I don't know. I'll tell you, as I thought about this, is that one of the reasons is I can come up with excuses. I get home too late. It's too dark, whatever, something. But when I did walk, it's just I had a walking buddy.
That definitely helps.
Or I had to walk. We don't have a dog anymore. We had a dog or something. It was something that made me go out and walk.
Yeah, something outside of yourself.
I got to go with I don't want to walk, but the dog wants to walk. I don't want to walk, but my buddy wants to walk. I don't want to walk, but my wife wants to walk or something. My kids want to walk. So there was somebody I'm going along rather than when it was just me saying go out and do it.
Yeah.
I always had an excuse for me.
Get a walking buddy.
Yeah.
Or even people like think of their future self and like say, oh, I need to do it for that person, you know, as if it's like another person or something. And if you do it now, then you're going to be in better shape then. You're not going to break down. You're not going to have all the issues that you would or have that recurrence of your back pain.
And I'll give you the scary side is when I saw my parents late in life, as I talk about often in the show, they passed away in their 90s. The problem that overwhelmed them late in life, yes, my mother had Parkinson's, my dad had a stroke, and all sorts of things happened, serious stuff. But how it manifested with self was they lost the ability to walk. Just walking to the grocery store, through the grocery store, walking to the car became a problem, and everything was a hurdle. Every little bump was a giant hurdle to them.
Yeah.
And I never looked at the world that way. They never looked at the world that way. But when you lose your ability to walk, boy, your quality of life goes down quickly.
Yeah, yeah. Now, I see a lady, she's in her 90s, and she's got a dog, and she walks like every day, probably 3 times a day.
See, good for her, yeah.
And she can walk full speed. I mean, she's trucking, and she's able to do it because she hasn't stopped doing it ever.
She does it
every freaking day.
And that's
it's amazing.
And that's the key. Keep doing it. It can't just be once in a while. And you can't just go from 0 to hero in one day. You can't jump off the couch and do 5 miles necessarily.
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely want to do, start at the right level for yourself, progress gradually, have accountability.
Well, I see a lady.
And make sure it's sustainable. Something you want to, like a place you want to walk, or, if there's a nice park you like to go to, or you see the birds or whatever, whatever gets you out there.
Right.
That's what you got to do.
That's what you got to do. I think so. Find your pace, find your place, but find a pal. That's my advice.
Yeah, I like it.
Do it with.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
All right, walking. It's that simple. But then, Doc, they won't come see you anymore here. They've cured themselves.
Hey, I'm happy. If they're healthier and they don't have back pain, I'm happy.
All right. Well, if they do have back pain and they need other things, other interventions, how do they find you?
I'm at Physical Therapy and Balance Centers in Lake Forest.
Spell it.
And it's FYZICAL.
Okay.
Phone number 949-716-1800. And our website is physical.com/lake-forest.
Well, I appreciate that you give us the simple facts, make it simple, and even share these ideas with us, even if it's counterintuitive to your practice. If they saw the doctor less, that means they're going to come to your place less.
Oh, yeah, I'm happy. Yeah,
but,
it's all good.
But at the same time, maybe they don't come with such severe problems and look at you like you're the miracle worker, and you're saying, what am I supposed to do now?
Yeah, if we're building from a higher level when you start, that's a good thing.
Exactly. All right. Thanks for joining us today again as we try and make health a simple topic here on Orange County's Simply Best radio station, OC Talk Radio, streaming live from our studios here at the University of California, Irvine's BL Applied Innovation.